Welcome to Chapter 4, Communication and Collaboration in the Digital Environment of the course on Digital Technology and Artificial Intelligence, referencing a related subject context. This lesson comprises the following key contents: digital communication platforms, collaboration in the digital environment, information sharing in the digital environment, digital identity, and communication culture in the digital environment. 5. The final section is the application of AI in digital collaboration and communication. First, we will proceed to explore the content related to digital communication platforms. Try to think about this. How much time do you spend communicating through digital platforms every day? Maybe it's sending messenger texts, making Zalo video calls, having online meetings via Zoom, or simply sending an email. All of these activities fall under digital communication, an indispensable part of modern life. First, let's revisit the basic concept. Communication is the process of transferring information from one place to another. This transfer can be done in many ways: face-to-face, via correspondence, over the phone, or through the internet. In other words, communication is the bridge between people, or between people and organizations. With the development of the internet, a new form emerged: online communication. This is a form of communication between individuals or organizations with the aid of the internet. Examples include online meetings using Google Meet, group chats on Zalo or Teams. The advantage of online communication is that it is not limited by geographical distance. You can talk to friends anywhere in the world. Taking a further step, we have communication in the digital environment, or digital communication. This is not just talking online, but also interaction through digital technology. Examples include commenting on social media, sending emojis, participating in virtual classrooms, or even playing online games. All are forms of digital communication. The special feature is that digital communication can be diverse: text, audio, images, video, and even virtual data in the metaverse. Try to think about this. If you work for a technology company but don't use email, forget about your Zoom or Teams group meetings, can you keep up with the pace of business? In this context, digital communication is not a nice-to-have skill, but a must-have skill. So, why do we need to participate in digital communication? The reality check. Vietnamese businesses are actively undergoing digital transformation. All activities from HR management, sales to customer service are moving to digital platforms. Current jobs increasingly require online collaboration skills. Staff must be able to work independently, while also coordinating via email, shared documents, and online meetings. The trend of working remotely and hybrid work, blending home and office, is becoming common. Especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, many companies are allowing employees to work both from home and the office. So, what can digital communication do for you? Boost your competitiveness in the job market. Recruiters are no longer just looking for technical knowledge. They highly value the ability to communicate and collaborate online. Adapt quickly to the work environment. When you join a company, you won't be surprised by work emails, live online conversations, or collaboration platforms. Prepare for your career future. The trend of globalization and digitization is making cross-platform communication skills essential. The sooner you grasp this, the better prepared you'll be for the future. Develop essential skills. Digital communication is not just about technology. It's also about your ability to present online, write professional emails, and collaborate effectively with remote teams. In the digital age, you have countless ways to communicate with others. This isn't just limited to face-to-face meetings, but also includes email, chat, social media, and even video calls. These tools are collectively called digital communication platforms. Let's review the most popular platforms you use every day. 1. Email. Email is the oldest, yet still incredibly important digital communication platform. It is widely used in academics, business, and formal exchanges. Advantages: long-term storage, legal validity, and easy management. Popular services: Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo Mail. In a professional environment, email is practically the common language. 2. Chat and instant messaging. Chat and instant messaging are the forms you likely use the most every day. Applications: Messenger, Zalo, Telegram, WhatsApp. Advantages: Fast, convenient, supports images, emojis, and files. Suitable for personal communication and flexible teamwork. When you need to ask your team leader for immediate input, you'll chat, not send an email. 3. Social media. Social media is not just for entertainment. It is also an extremely powerful communication channel. Examples: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. It helps you connect with friends, colleagues, and communities. Furthermore, many businesses use social media for customer service and brand building. In other words, social media is both a personal communication channel and a professional communication tool. 4. The smartphone. The smartphone is the central device of digital communication. It integrates everything: calling, texting, email, social media, video calls. It's always by your side, helping you stay connected anytime, anywhere. The smartphone has turned digital communication into a daily habit that's virtually indispensable. 5. Mobile apps and video communication. Finally, there are mobile apps and video communication tools. Applications like Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams allow for online meetings and learning. Additionally, there are apps like Slack and Discord, which combine chat, team management, and video calling. These are crucial platforms for remote work and online learning. Thanks to video calls, you can meet friends or colleagues from all over the world. In modern academic and professional settings, email is one of the most crucial communication tools. But unlike messages on Messenger or Zalo, email demands professionalism, clarity, and courtesy. So, how do you compose a standard, well-structured email? Let's find out. 1. The subject line. The first thing the recipient sees is the email subject line. The subject must be concise and accurately describe the email's content. Avoid vague subjects like hello or leaving it blank. Example: Group Submission, Digital Technology and AI Course, Group 3. A clear subject line helps the recipient easily prioritize and process your email. 2. The greeting. Next is the greeting. This section shows respect and sets the tone for the communication. For a lecturer/professor, Dear Mr./Ms./Dr. Nim, or to Professor M. For a friend/peer, Hi name, or hello. Never skip the greeting, as omitting this part makes your email seem impolite. 3. The body content. The most important part of the email is the content. State the main purpose right in the opening paragraph. Afterward, you can provide more detailed explanations. Use short paragraphs and bullet points if necessary to make the email easy to read. Example: If you are emailing to request an assignment extension, state clearly at the beginning, I am writing to request a one-day extension for the assignment, and then proceed to explain the reason. 4. The signature. Finally, don't forget the email signature. Include your full name, class/major if academic, phone number, and email, depending on the context. The signature helps the recipient clearly know who you are and makes it easy to follow up. In a future professional setting, the email signature typically includes your job title, company name, and contact information. Next, we will move on to the topic of collaboration in the digital environment.
Tuyệt vời! Đây là phần tiếp theo được dịch sang tiếng Anh.
Digital collaboration platforms. In modern academic and professional environments, we rarely work alone. Instead, we frequently need to collaborate in teams. To support this, many team collaboration platforms have emerged, helping you chat, share documents, organize meetings, and manage tasks. Today, we will explore 3 of the most popular platforms: Google Workspace, Microsoft Teams, and Slack. 1. Google Workspace. Google Workspace is a familiar suite of tools you probably use every day. It includes Gmail, Google Meet, and Google Chat for communication, Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides for real-time online collaboration on documents, spreadsheets, and presentations, Google Calendar and Google Keep for managing schedules, tasks, and notes. Its biggest advantage is seamless integration within the Google ecosystem. Example: You can receive an email in Gmail, schedule a meeting on Calendar, and immediately jump into the meeting via Google Meet, all within a single Google account. 2. Microsoft Teams. Next is Microsoft Teams, which is widely used in corporate and educational settings. It supports online meetings and direct chat. It integrates directly with Office 365, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. You can create channels and work teams, which is convenient for managing multiple projects. It allows for document sharing and storage right within the platform. If you are already familiar with the Office suite, Teams is the perfect tool to transition into team collaboration and online meetings. 3. Slack. Finally, Slack is a popular team collaboration platform used in many technology companies worldwide. It allows you to create topic-based channels for discussion. It integrates with many other applications like Google Drive, Trello, and GitHub. It supports direct messages in small group chats, facilitating quick communication. It has a powerful search function to quickly find information across the entire chat history. Slack's strength lies in its simplicity, ease of management, and powerful capabilities for project-based teamwork. Let's now compare 4 popular team collaboration platforms, including Google Workspace, Microsoft Teams, Slack, and Trello. 1. Google Workspace. Google Workspace is a familiar suite of tools for both academia and business. Communication. Supports group chat and video meetings through Google Chat and Meet. Biggest strength. Simultaneous document editing on docs, sheets, and slides. Task management. Allows for basic task management via Google Tasks and Calendar. Integration level. Good within the Google ecosystem. Best for small businesses and educational institutions. Example. When working on a group presentation, everyone can open Google Slides and edit it instantly. 2. Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is designed for the professional corporate environment. Communication. Features group chat and high-quality video meetings. Document editing. Allows document editing through Office Online, but not as robust as Google Workspace. Task management. Supports task management via Planner and To-Do. Integration level. Very good, especially with Office 365. Best for large enterprises. Strengths. Its security features and deep integration capabilities with corporate systems. 3. Slack. Slack stands out in startup and technology environments. Communication. Features very strong group chat, structured as channels. Video/meetings. Supports video calls but is not as specialized as Teams or Meet. Document editing. Does not support direct document editing, but integrates with Google Drive and Dropbox. Task management. Limited task management, but can be connected to Trello or Asana. Integration level. Excellent. Slack connects to hundreds of apps. Best for startups, IT, and software development teams. Role. Slack acts as the communication hub for technology projects. 4. Trello. Finally, Trello is a visual project management tool. Communication. Does not support group chat or video meetings. Document editing. Has no document editing features. Biggest strength. Excellent task management using the board, list, and card model. Integration level. Good. Can connect with Slack and Google Drive. Best for small projects, study groups, or personal task management. Usability. If you want to manage tasks based on progress, Trello is an extremely easy-to-use tool. Next, let's learn about how to share content in the digital environment. In the digital age, you are not just a content consumer. You can also become a content creator and sharer. From writing blogs, making videos, recording podcasts, to designing infographics, there are tools to support it all. Today, we will explore the most popular content sharing tools available now. 1. Blogs. A blog is a place where you can write and publish content in article form. Popular tools: WordPress, Medium, Blogger, used to share knowledge, experiences, or build a personal brand. Example: a student might blog about their study experience, or a business might use a blog to post news and specialized industry analysis. 2. Wikis. A wiki is a platform that allows multiple people to contribute to and edit content collaboratively. Example: Wikipedia is the world's largest open encyclopedia. Other tools include Notion and Confluence, often used for knowledge management and team collaboration. Advantage: its collaborative capability, allowing everyone to build a shared knowledge repository. 3. Podcasts. A podcast is a form of audio content sharing. Platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, suitable for listening while doing other things, such as exercising or taking the bus. This is how many experts and creators share their knowledge, stories, or daily news. 4. Video. We cannot forget video, the most engaging and popular type of content today. Platforms: YouTube, Vimeo. Video can be used for entertainment, educational tutorials, or product promotion. Example: when you look for lectures or tutorials on YouTube, that is knowledge sharing via video. 5. Slides. Slides are also a very useful form of content sharing. Popular tools: SlideShare, Google Slides. Often used to share presentations, reports, or study materials. Thanks to these platforms, you can reference lectures or share your presentation with thousands of others. 6. Infographics. Finally, infographics are a form of information visualization. Tools: Canva, Pictochart. Advantage: it transforms dry data into visual, easy-to-understand images. Example: instead of reading a 20-page report, you just need a single infographic to quickly grasp the key metrics. In the process of studying and working, you will undoubtedly encounter situations where you need to share documents, images, or videos with friends, teachers, or colleagues. While previously you might have had to use a USB stick to copy files, today you can do it easily with just a few clicks, thanks to online file sharing tools. Let's look at the most popular platforms available now. 1. Google Drive. Google Drive is one of the most widely used file storage and sharing tools. It offers 15 gigabytes of free storage for every Google account. It supports real-time online document editing with Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. Cross-device synchronization. You can open documents from your phone, laptop, or tablet. Easily share files via link or email, granting view or edit permissions. It integrates well with the Google Workspace G Suite ecosystem. Example: when working on a group assignment, you just share the Google Docs link, and the whole team can edit it directly together. 2. Microsoft OneDrive. Next is Microsoft OneDrive, which is especially familiar to those who use Windows. It provides 5 gigabytes of free storage. It integrates Office Online, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint right in the browser. It allows for document sharing and collaboration similar to Google Drive. It syncs across multiple devices and is deeply integrated within Windows. Example: when you save a file in the OneDrive folder on your computer, it automatically syncs to the cloud and can be opened on any other device. 3. Other useful services. In addition to Google Drive and OneDrive, several other services are also very useful. Dropbox, 2 gigabytes free, known for its stability and convenience. Box, 10 gigabytes free, used by many enterprises. iCloud, 5 gigabytes free, optimized for Apple users. Mega, 20 gigabytes free, notable for its secure data encryption capabilities. What could happen if you send an important document via Google Drive to the entire class but forget to set the permissions? Someone could make random edits, delete the data, or even share it externally. That's why, when working in a digital environment, data permissions and security are absolutely crucial. When you share a document, there are usually different levels of access permissions. Viewer: others can only read the document, they cannot make edits. Commenter: others can view the document and add comments or suggestions. Editor: others can directly change the content. Manager or owner: beyond editing, this user can also grant permissions to other users. You must choose the appropriate permission level. For example, send a document to your lecturer with viewer access. When working on a group assignment together, choose editor access. To enhance security, you should apply these safe sharing methods. Share with specific users via email, instead of making the link public. Set a password for the sharing link to prevent external access. Limit access time. For instance, only allow the link to be open for 7 days. Disable the download feature if you only want others to view the content, not save it. These methods are especially important for sensitive data, such as research documents, contracts, or internal reports. Every time you share an article, a video, or a piece of news on social media, are you simply a reader, or have you become an information intermediary? In reality, each of us plays a crucial role in the process of digital content transmission. When you share information, you become the bridge between the information source and the recipient. Your role includes information conduit, helping information spread from the source to other people; filtering and verification, Not all content is true. You need to select carefully to avoid spreading fake news. Summarizing and reformatting. You might shorten, summarize, or rephrase the content to make it easier to understand. Adding value. For example, adding your own comments, reviews, or analysis to make the information more useful. In other words, you don't just transmit the message, you also shape how others receive it. Responsibility comes with sharing, however. This role comes with responsibility. When you hit the share button, remember, check the accuracy of the information beforehand. Verify the credible source. Official newspapers, reputable websites, clear authorship. Credit the original source and author to respect intellectual property rights. Consider the potential impact. How might the content you share affect others? A piece of false information can spread incredibly fast and cause major consequences, so you must exercise caution. Next, we will learn about digital identity and communication culture in the digital environment. In the real world, you have an ID card, a passport, or a student card to establish your identity. Similarly, in the digital world, you have a digital identity. This is a very important concept because it determines how you are recognized in electronic transactions and across the online environment. Digital identity is the set of digital information that allows for the unique identification of an individual or organization in electronic transactions. Examples: your email address, registered phone number, online bank account, or your Facebook account all contribute to forming your digital identity. A digital identity has the following characteristics. Uniqueness. Each person has a unique digital identifier. Authenticity. The information must be accurate and match the owner. Anonymity. In some cases, you can keep your personal information private. Non-linkability. Identities across different systems can be kept separate. Linkability. Conversely, your digital data can also be connected and aggregated. This both provides convenience and poses risks to privacy. The digital footprint accompanying your digital identity is your digital footprint, which is the data you leave behind when using digital services. There are two types of digital footprints. Passive digital footprint. This is personal data that is collected silently, often without your knowledge. Examples include web browsing history, cookies. Active digital footprint. This is the data you voluntarily share, such as Facebook posts, Instagram photos, tweets, and emails. Every online action leaves a trace, whether you are acting actively or passively.
Chắc chắn rồi, đây là phần dịch sang tiếng Anh.
Risks associated with digital identity in the previous section. You saw how a digital identity helps define you in the online environment. However, this same identity also carries many potential risks and dangers. In this section, we will analyze these risks and threats related to your digital identity in more detail. 1. Potential risks first. Let's discuss the risks that can occur. Impact on personal reputation and credibility in real life. For example, a piece of false information about you online can lead to misunderstandings from others. Impact on individual privacy. Seemingly minor pieces of information, such as your email, phone number, or address, if leaked, can seriously compromise your safety. 2. Potential dangers, threats. In addition to risks, there are several inherent dangers you need to pay special attention to. The danger of being impersonated, bullied, or lured online. This includes scams that cause material and emotional damage. There are many cases of accounts being hacked to borrow money or ask for phone card recharges. Difficulty in identifying and assessing the motives of anonymous accounts. Many fake accounts can spread fake news or malicious comments. Every careless digital trace created can lead to consequences. For example, a post on social media from many years ago can still be dug up and damage your current reputation.
Chắc chắn rồi, đây là phần dịch sang tiếng Anh.
Benefits of managing your digital identity. We've discussed the risks when a digital identity is exposed or misused. But what happens if you know how to control your digital identity well? The answer is you will gain a lot of benefits from it. When you build a clear and positive digital presence, you will easily expand your academic and professional relationships. You can build a personal brand on social media or professional platforms like LinkedIn. This is how many students find early internship and job opportunities. Digital service providers can rely on your digital identity to adjust features, thereby delivering a more suitable and personalized experience. Examples: Netflix suggests movies that match your taste, and Spotify recommends music playlists based on your specific genre preferences. The advertisements you see are also customized to your actual needs. Instead of seeing random ads, you will be shown products and services that align with your interests, such as online courses, specialized books, or tech products. Today, many smart devices track your health and habits. Example: smartwatches record your heart rate, sleep, and step count. This data, linked to your digital identity, helps you manage your well-being. Your digital identity also helps you store important information and memories. Personal photos, family memories, academic papers, and work products are preserved on digital platforms, easily accessible at any time.
Chắc chắn rồi, đây là phần dịch sang tiếng Anh.
Managing your digital identity effectively, you've seen that your digital identity offers many benefits, but if poorly managed, it poses countless risks. Therefore, today we will learn how to manage your digital identity effectively. This is a crucial skill to help you both leverage the benefits and protect yourself in the digital environment. 1. Raise your awareness. The first thing you need to do is raise your awareness. Always remind yourself that every online action leaves a trace. Develop healthy habits when using digital devices and technology. Always choose and use tools that enhance privacy, such as incognito mode, VPNs, or cookie management utilities. Most importantly, remember that the internet has a nature of no undo. What you post will always leave a trace. There is an inherent conflict between protecting personal privacy and the service providers' need to exploit data. 2. Control your digital footprint. The next step is to control your digital footprint. Monitor both your active, what you post, and passive data being collected, digital footprints. Be cautious about the access permissions apps request for your camera, microphone, GPS, and contacts. This data can reveal your image, voice, location, and even banking details. Manage cookies on websites. You can block cookies, but note that this might restrict certain features. Read the privacy policies of social media and online services carefully, as they often change to expand user data collection. 3. Secure accounts and devices. Secure your accounts and devices. This is your direct line of defense. Only download software from trusted sources, especially executable files like .exe, .dmg, or .dll. Utilize built-in security features such as antivirus software, firewalls, and ad blocking/anti-tracking utilities. Most crucially, enable multi-factor authentication, MFA, for your accounts. Even if a hacker has your password, they cannot log in without the secondary verification code sent via SMS, email, or a security app. 4. Adhere to legal and ethical standards. When participating in the digital environment, you need to remember to comply with legal and ethical standards. Understand and respect copyright, knowing how to properly cite sources and give references. Comply with relevant laws regarding cybersecurity and personal data protection. Use civilized language and behavior when communicating online, respecting the opinions of others. Do not post or share content that violates the law or negatively affects the community. 5. Prioritize your digital health. Don't forget that managing your digital identity also relates to your digital health. Balance online and offline time to avoid eye strain, vision impairment, neck pain, insomnia, or stress. Apply the 20-20-20 rule. After 20 minutes of looking at a screen, look at an object 20 feet, 6 meters, away for 20 seconds. Optimize natural light, maintain correct sitting posture, and keep devices away from your bedside. Participate in social and sports activities to avoid technology addiction or social isolation. An effective manager of their digital identity is someone who maintains a balance between security, legal compliance, and personal health. Social media is currently a ubiquitous tool for communication, learning, and work. However, this convenience is accompanied by issues of safety, ethics, and legal compliance. To build a civilized online environment, the Ministry of Information and Communications (MIC) of Vietnam issued Decision Number 874/QDBTTTT on June 17, 2022, regarding the Code of Conduct on social media. This serves as a guideline for every individual and organization to use social media appropriately. Here are the 4 general principles of conduct. 1. Compliance with the law. The first principle is that users must comply with Vietnamese law when participating in social media. Simultaneously, you must respect the legal rights and interests of other individuals and organizations. This means you are not allowed to post or share content that violates the law, infringes upon the honor, privacy, or copyright of others. 2. Adherence to ethical and cultural standards. Secondly, all your behavior and communication methods online must align with Vietnamese moral and cultural standards. You need to maintain a respectful, civilized, and courteous attitude. Do not use social media to slander, curse, or spread toxic information. In other words, behave online the same way you would in real life. 3. Information security and privacy. The third principle emphasizes personal information security. Users need to comply with regulations and guidelines regarding data security. Be careful with the personal information you share, as once it's public, it is very difficult to retract. This is also how you avoid the risks of scams, account hacking, or identity theft. 4. Responsibility for your actions. Finally, every individual must be accountable for their actions and the content they post. If you share fake news or make illegal statements, you will be handled in accordance with regulations. Additionally, you must cooperate with authorities when an incident related to violating information occurs. When working in a digital environment, whether it's through online learning, virtual meetings, or communication via email and chat, not only is specialized knowledge important, but communication culture also determines the effectiveness of collaboration. Principle 1. Adhere to ethics and the law. Do not post violating content. Treat the digital environment as a formal workspace to maintain professionalism. Principle 2. Show respect. Listen actively and do not interrupt during online meetings. Use polite language when chatting or emailing. Respect differences in opinion. Principle 3. Communicate and collaborate effectively. Write concisely and clearly. Use collaboration tools to coordinate work. Respond promptly to ensure timely progress. Principle 4. Be responsible for data and information. Do not share confidential documents. Adhere to security protocols. Verify information before sharing it, treating data as an important asset. These principles form the foundation for building a digital environment that is safe, professional, and effective. When working in the digital environment, besides having technology skills, you need to know how to protect yourself to avoid risks and maintain your reputation. There are 4 crucial principles. Privacy. Adjust security settings on your social media, email, and apps. Distinguish between public and private content, and double-check before sharing. 2. Respect for intellectual property. Understand and comply with copyright laws, and use materials fairly. Request permission or cite the source when using content created by others. 3. Caution before sharing. Assess the long-term impact of the content on your personal image. Avoid sharing sensitive information, and consider the context and timing carefully. 4. Managing your digital footprint. Content posted on the internet can exist permanently. Periodically check information associated with your name, and proactively remove any unfavorable content. Today, we receive a colossal amount of information, but not all of it is true. Fake and misleading news can cause confusion, fraud, and even negatively impact society. Therefore, it is crucial to know how to identify and respond to it. How to identify fake news. Check the source and author. Be wary if they are vague or ambiguous. Cross-check the information with multiple credible sources and official news outlets. Examine the URL carefully to avoid mistaking it for a fake imposter site. Evaluate images/videos. Look for blurriness or signs of cropping/editing. Be cautious of sensational or shocking headlines. Check the publication date to avoid confusing old news with current events. How to respond to misinformation. Verify the information before sharing or commenting. Respond with facts backed by reliable sources, maintaining a calm attitude. Report the false content on the platform Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, etc. Application of AI in digital collaboration and communication.
Chắc chắn rồi, đây là phần dịch sang tiếng Anh.
AI tools for time and schedule management. In the digital age, the volume of work, studies, and personal activities is constantly increasing. If you don't know how to manage your time, you can easily fall into a state of stress, missed deadlines, and reduced efficiency. Fortunately, artificial intelligence, AI, has provided extremely smart tools to support schedule management. Let's explore some popular AI applications. 1. Google Calendar. Google Calendar is more than just a regular calendar app. With AI, it can automatically suggest times and locations based on your availability and that of the attendees. Propose the best time slot for group meetings, considering time zones and working habits. This is a basic yet very powerful tool that most students should be using. 2. Microsoft Scheduler. This is an AI tool integrated within the Microsoft ecosystem. You simply send a short email, and the AI automatically schedules the meeting with the relevant people. It eliminates the back-and-forth exchange about timing, saving a lot of time. Microsoft Scheduler is perfect for corporate environments or large group projects. 3. Calendly. Calendly works based on the principle of sharing your free time slots. You send a link to your available calendar to others. They simply choose a suitable time, and the schedule is automatically updated. This is a great tool for lecturers, businesses, or anyone who frequently needs to book appointments with multiple people. 4. Clara. Clara is an AI-powered virtual assistant. It can send emails on your behalf, confirm appointments, and rearrange them when changes occur. Clara acts like a personal secretary, operating 24/7 and is extremely smart. This is an example of how AI is gradually replacing repetitive administrative tasks. 5. Motion. Motion is an AI application that automatically plans your schedule. You only need to input your list of tasks. The AI sorts them by priority and inserts them directly into your calendar. Motion is especially useful for those who are easily overwhelmed by multiple simultaneous tasks. 6. Reclaim.ai. Unlike other tools, Reclaim.ai focuses on balancing work and personal life. It helps you allocate time wisely for studying, working, resting, and leisure. The AI also automatically adjusts the schedule if unexpected events arise. This tool is suitable for students and office workers who want to maintain balance.
Chắc chắn rồi, đây là phần dịch sang tiếng Anh.
AI tools for social media communication today. Social interaction doesn't just happen face-to-face. It also takes place vigorously on social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and more have become crucial communication channels for learning, working, and building a personal brand. With a massive volume of content, how can you effectively manage your presence and create engaging content? The answer is artificial intelligence. 1. Hootsuite Insights. Hootsuite Insights is an AI tool used to analyze trends and suggest content. It helps you understand what users are interested in and what topics are trending. From there, you can build relevant content and catch up with current trends. Example: when there's a new trend on TikTok, Hootsuite Insights analyzes it and provides suggestions for you to leverage. 2. Buffer. Buffer is an automated posting scheduler. You can prepare multiple posts and let Buffer publish them at the best possible time. The AI analyzes user habits to select the golden hour, helping increase views and engagement. This is an extremely useful tool for businesses and individuals who want to maintain a stable presence on social media. 3. Canva AI. Canva is already familiar to students and office workers. With AI, Canva becomes a tool for rapid image creation. You simply enter a description, and the AI automatically generates the illustration. It saves design time, especially when you need to quickly create posters, infographics, or social posts. Canva AI turns every user into a non-professional designer. 4. Sprout Social. Sprout Social uses AI to analyze engagement and optimize posting times. You'll know exactly when your audience is most active. It also evaluates the effectiveness of each post, helping you refine your content strategy. With Sprout Social, you no longer post randomly. You have a clear strategy. 5. ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool that assists in drafting content. It can write posts, suggest hashtags, create video scripts, or draft replies to comments. More importantly, you can personalize the content to match your unique style. This is clear evidence that AI is not just analyzing but also creating. 6. Grammarly. Grammarly uses AI to check grammar and writing style. When you write posts in English, Grammarly fixes grammar, spelling errors, and suggests more natural phrasing. It helps you communicate more professionally, especially when working or studying in an international environment.
Chắc chắn rồi, đây là phần dịch sang tiếng Anh.
AI tools for email and academic communication. Email and academic communication tools remain vital means of communication for studying and working. However, many people often spend a significant amount of time drafting emails, checking grammar, or managing their inbox. AI has provided tools that help us communicate via email faster, more accurately, and more professionally. Let's explore some specific applications. 1. Smart Compose in Gmail. Smart Compose in Gmail is a very convenient AI feature. When you start typing an email, the AI automatically suggests ways to complete the sentence based on your writing habits. It helps you save time, avoid spelling mistakes, and write more coherently. This is a useful tool for students who frequently correspond with lecturers or write academic emails. 2. Smart Reply in Gmail/Outlook. Smart Reply takes a different approach. Upon receiving an email, the AI suggests short, relevant responses matching the content. Example: if you receive an email saying, "Thank you for sending the document," Smart Reply might suggest, "Happy to help," or "You're welcome." This is particularly useful when you need to respond quickly to dozens of emails a day. Though simple, Smart Reply helps you maintain professionalism and save time. 3. Grammarly. Grammarly is an indispensable tool for anyone who frequently writes in English. It checks for grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors. Additionally, Grammarly suggests more natural phrasing, making emails sound more academic and professional. This is crucial when writing emails to international lecturers, submitting scientific papers, or handling international correspondence. 4. Advanced email assistants. Boomerang. Superhuman email assistants like Boomerang or Superhuman are advanced AI tools. Email tracking. You can know whether the recipient has opened your email. Response reminders. If you forget to reply, the tool will remind you. Smart Inbox organization. Automatically categorizes important and regular emails. Some tools also allow you to schedule emails, which is very helpful when working across different time zones. These act as digital secretaries to help you manage your email effectively and ensure no crucial information is missed.